We're gonna talk to some people, gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna learn a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna learn a lot of stuff. Cause Kristin knows blank.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Kristin Knows Blank podcast. I have so much to tell you. First, oh my God, today's episode is so good. My guest is super young. She's talking about something super old, but we'll get to that in a minute. First, thanks for listening. Please take a second to like, follow, and subscribe. However you're listening or watching, there's going to be a little button that you can push that says like or subscribe or follow. Push that button and see what happens. An angel might get its wings. Okay, second, I'm Kristin Key and I'm the host of this crazy mess. Go to my website, kristinkey.com, and follow me on all my social media. I got the Blinstagrams, I got the TikToks, I've got the Blitter. I'm on everything. So be my friend, follow me. I've always got content coming out. You will not be disappointed. This is an important one. I have a Patreon. Please join the Patreon because not only do you get invited to my monthly game night, you also get access to exclusive bonus footage from this podcast. So join the Patreon. Last, I'm on Cameo. So if you want to give a very unique gift, I do musical shout outs and personalized songs. So give a really unique gift to a birthday, anniversary. Find me on Cameo. Now, this week, my guest is hilarious. She's super talented. She's funny. She's an artist. You may know her from the Social Distancing Social Club where she does her Leedy Doodles. Hey, computer lady, play that interview with Leedy Corbin.
Playing interview with Leedy Corbin.
Leedy, I'm so excited to have you on the show today.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Oh my God, what a treat for me. So I met you on Social Distancing Social Club. I've known you for a little over a year. You started out just as a wee girl. As a wee girl drawing pictures. And now you have exploded on social media. You've got your own fan club, basically, the Leedy followers. But what is something that, what are you super into that people may not know about you?
Well, people might not know that I'm a massive Shakespeare nerd and I love Hamlet.
Oh my God. Okay. So we're going to talk about Hamlet today. And how old are you? I don't want to, usually I ask my guests and it ages them. They're like, I don't want to say my age, but I feel like you're still in the age range where you could brag about it.
It is gross. I'm kind of offended because I'm 72. No.
Wow, look what moisturizing can do for you.
Look at that, youth. Dermatologists hate her. No, I'm 19 years of age.
So
as Bauer
talented.
says, you're not even 20.
No, and stay that way. 19's so great. Where did your love of Shakespeare and Hamlet especially, where did that come from?
Out of nowhere. Like, my family is not an actor family. They're not even English people. They're more the math side or the music side, as they're both musicians. But I think it came, I'm somewhat embarrassed to say, because I really like David Tennant. So I think it came from me finding a recorded version of him as Hamlet in like a sort of movie, sort of play thing. And then I was hooked. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to memorize this stuff. I'm going to audition where I can. I'm going to be in Hamlet.
Have you been in Hamlet?
No! Before the pandemic, I was supposed to be, and then pandemic.
Who were you going to be? There's only 2 females, correct?
Absolutely no one. I was going to be the person who comes up to Polonius and is like, hey, I can deliver your son a message. That's it. It's very boring.
Were you going to deliver it with flair or just like, hey Polonius, I have a message. Oh my God.
See, that's tough because I feel I should try to deliver it with flair, but I was just going to do it as me because I thought it was enough flair to cast a youngin in court, and I thought that would be, I don't know, an interesting choice as it was. So, like, it was me and then a very much older cast.
Okay, wow.
So I don't know. I was just sort of playing it like a little page boy. I wasn't trying to call attention.
Oh my God. Okay, so just for my viewers and my listeners who may not be familiar with the story of Hamlet, because I had to do, in prepping for this episode, a very shallow dive. Okay. I actually, if you looked at my search history, was like, easiest way to explain the story of Hamlet. Simplify Hamlet. Hamlet in 4 sentences. I was like, awesome. What the hell? So I wanted to know like the easiest version. And I kind of dove a little deeper and got more into it. But if you could you just tell the story of Hamlet?
Sure.
As if I was a child.
I got you.
Okay.
You know The Lion King?
Yes.
It's that.
Well done. I wish I would have come across that on the internet.
The Lion King is Hamlet. It's just told through lions. It's the story of a usurped throne. It's your classic uncle steals the throne. And it's also very classic hero angst. Hamlet's father dies. He was poisoned. Hamlet wants revenge. That's the basics.
Does it start with a dream? Does it all begin with a dream? Did I get that right?
It all begins with a night watch, and the ghost of Hamlet's father, the late King Hamlet, comes back to life and is like, I was killed! And so that's how it begins. Yeah, and then Hamlet is like, holy crap, my dad was killed. I'm gonna get revenge. And thus it begins.
Okay. And I don't know, what were your favorite parts? Because you relate to this this play a lot. So what were the themes in it that really speak to you? Why is this, I mean, other than the David Tennant angle, why this one? Because, like I liked Romeo and Juliet because I'm a hopeless romantic. And
Aww.
I mean, before the Leonardo DiCaprio version, which, oh my God, broke my heart. And I think I made out to somebody through that whole album once.
No way.
Oh, I totally did.
Oh my God.
I'll never listen to every song on that album now. When it comes on, I'm like, I remember that night. Oh, it was a night in 96 it was.
Suddenly you're like, ooh, wow.
I see why old ladies get flustered when like a song from the 60s comes on. They're like, oh, I think I made out on a park bench to that song.
No.
Summer of Love. I might have dropped ecstasy.
So funny.
So that's where I go with Shakespeare is, of course, to horniness. Why Hamlet?
Why Hamlet?
Why are you horny for Hamlet, Leedy?
Why am I horny for Hamlet? Need I explain? No, I think I'm horny for Hamlet because I really like storytelling. So I like the fact that any production of Hamlet will be different. Any one that you see, because there are a million different interpretations you can take. You can say Hamlet is just angsty. You can say Hamlet is suicidal. You can say Hamlet is violent. You can say he's kind of a prick. You can say he's the victim. You can play it all kinds of different ways, and same thing with every single character throughout. Each of them has context in this play to be played a million different ways, and I love it. It's just a pick your own adventure as a director, and I always wanted to direct when I was younger, so to me that was fascinating.
Hopefully your life's not so close to the end that you won't get that opportunity.
It got much happier.
Yeah.
No.
That's awesome. Yeah. Do you have like while I was doing my very shallow dive into Hamlet, I came across this website that had different YouTube clips from different Hamlet projects. Mm-hmm. And one of them was like an old timey black and white one. That was my favorite because it was like so slow and boring.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite production that you'll go back to watch again and again of Hamlet? Like I know people have really shit on the Mel Gibson Hamlet.
Yeah, it's fun to shit on, to be fair. I think is it Helena Bonham Carter is Ophelia in that one.
I love Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh, that one's great for her performance, but you can just give a big old middle finger to Mel Gibson, honestly.
We should. Mel Gibson, Mel Gibson, watching, this is for you.
I got you a present, Mel.
Oh, she didn't even have time to wrap it. Oh.
But
awesome.
To your question, the one I go back to is probably the Kenneth Branagh one. Branagh, that guy.
Oh yeah, it ends in a GH. Yeah, Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah, probably that one because it's the only one that's available online that is pretty much the whole entire thing, but it's also shot well. But if I had to pick a play version, there's a version that's in the round. I don't remember who it is, but it is a woman Hamlet, which makes me very, very happy because I want to do that someday. And
why not? Why not?
Why not? Honestly, it makes things so much more interesting if Hamlet is a woman too. Because at one point, I'm gonna go on a tangent. I'm sorry,
dude. This is your time. In your whole life, when is anybody gonna say, "Leedy, I just want you to talk about Hamlet for half an hour"?
Perfect. Well, the tangent I was gonna go on is there's one part in the play where Hamlet says, "Frailty, thy name is woman," and that's 10 times more interesting if it's a self-hatred kind of a thing as opposed to a sexism thing. It makes me like the main character more because it's sort of shows character growth within yourself, not you're a sexist pig and you don't really grow past that. To me,
Right.
yeah, that's really
It takes on a whole new
fascinating.
meaning when a girl says it. Oh, frailty, that it's like my own weakness. I crush my
Yeah.
own weakness in that way, and not just like women are so weak. It's like
Exactly.
when I know
And-
I'm weak, I'm
yeah.
like, damn it. But if someone
And
else
the
calls
woman
me
I
weak,
saw,
do, no,
yeah, she
Kristin.
definitely grew past that a lot in the play, which was cool.
There's a part in the play that I didn't understand. I didn't understand why Shakespeare chose to do this. Like as Hamlet's investigating to find out, if the ghost is telling the truth or not, he decides so nobody will like suspect anything, I'm just gonna pretend to be crazy. That seemed an odd choice to me. Like, oh, I don't want to draw any attention to this, so I'm just gonna be batshit bonkers.
Yeah, that is an interesting one. Like I told you about the choose your own adventure thing. That's something that's different in multiple different productions. Like I've seen people play it where he says I'm going to put an antic disposition on, but he's actually going a bit crazy because he thinks he saw a ghost. Some people say that it's a real ghost and they allow magic to be real in this play. Anyways, what I think he's doing there is trying to stay under the radar of his uncle. His uncle's not going to suspect that he's going to kill him if he's just this crazy dude doing whatever. Just doesn't seem to care. That doesn't seem malicious to me.
Right.
Even though, he very much intends to murder. Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, especially that he says, I'm gonna murder, but then takes years and years to actually do it.
right. Which I guess that's better than like saying I don't know. I don't know if it's better to just stew on it forever and then do it or just to do it.
Good choice. You just basically paraphrase to be or not to be.
Yeah,
Good job.
I made it sound a lot worse.
I like your version.
That's
I
why
want
Rick
Kristin
Shakespeare is so popular. It's not
to crochet dildo or not to crochet dildo.
That is the question I ask myself every night. Every night. Yeah.
That's iconic.
And then I ended up watching Cruella instead.
Have you seen it? I haven't seen it actually.
It's so good. It is so
Really?
good. It is so good. Well, I'm a big Emma Stone fan and a big Emma Thompson fan. And so the
Yes.
Emma, oh, it was, but I think the cinematography on it's so well done. And the way that they weave the music into each scene and each action. And it's like, it's really a beautiful movie, but everything is very thoughtful.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of the director that directed this also directed, I, Tonya, which I was
Oh, God.
a huge
Oh, I love
fan
that
of
movie.
that. Yeah. And
Yeah.
so just like the way they use that music to tell the story, the music really drives the movie. But it's so good. So good. I was very surprised.
Awesome.
Enough for
Yeah,
me
I
to put
was-
down crocheting penises.
That's incredible. Wow, that
It's a
must be
lot.
strong. Yeah. I've been thinking of watching it. Did they try to make, does the Cruella of this universe still kill dogs?
I don't want to give anything away.
Oh, okay.
Like
Don't,
I
don't, don't.
cannot
I'll be
spoil it
surprised.
because I want you to be surprised. It's
Okay.
like I
'Cause
love
if
to hear.
they-
Yeah,
If
it's a
they
good
still
question.
ever kill dogs, it will be very difficult for me to root for her. But if she's still a badass, and maybe she kills a puppy or no, I don't know.
You're gonna love this movie. You are gonna love it because I went in thinking the same thing. I'm like, this is the Cruella that makes coats out of dogs, right? Okay,
Yeah.
and this is her origin story. Okay. So and then
Huh.
it goes. It surprised me on all kinds of levels.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go see it. Theaters are open where I am, so I'll go check it out.
I think they are here too.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? That's awesome. Good on us.
Yeah, so you've done quite a bit of theater, have you not?
Yeah, I have. It was the majority of what I did in New Mexico when I couldn't get film work, so it's just a good way to stay active. And to me, the difference between film and stage acting is not too difficult to slip between. Like, I think anyone with sense knows not to be mugging off to a camera. And
Oh,
Yeah.
don't say that to a Zoom comedian.
I mean, I'm a hypocrite, aren't I?
But no, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I guess like just to wrap this in a tight little bow before I start playing games with you, like what's the favorite role that you've played, and then what take Hamlet completely out of it, but like, what are some of the roles that you would like to take on as an actor?
Oh man, favorite roles I've ever played. I've done a lot of background stuff in various musicals that I've enjoyed.
Here's a message for Hamlet.
Exactly. Including Phantom of the Opera. That was really fun background, actually. Like that, there's some choice ones that you're totally fine being ensemble for. But then play-wise, I've done a lot of student written things, and they've been my favorite. My favorite role was the lead in a play called A Period Piece, and it was where my character Margot is chased around for a week by the human embodiment of her period. So
yes! Good. This is incredible.
It was so much fun. Like the first thing my period does when I'm trying to rant to the audience, that's another thing I like, because I love a bit of fourth wall breakage. The period comes up and is eating Doritos, and then I'm like, who the fuck are you? And then she knees me in the stomach. Like, that's the intro. It's a lot of fun. So that was my favorite.
That's genius. That is.
It was the first time I ever did a comedic role too. So it was like, I think I like making people laugh more than cry.
And you do such a great job of it. I mean, I will sing your praises all day long. I've seen what you can. No, I can see what you do with a comedy show. Because, and again, if you're watching this and you don't know who Leedy is an artist that actually draws comics based on the jokes that are currently being told on the show that she's viewing. And at the end of the show, she will show the comic that will, like the comic panel, the cartoon, that will embody the joke in one frame or cell. And it's like, to me, it just absolutely blows my mind how you were able to capture, premise, setup, punchline in one snapshot. And it's just absolutely genius. So kudos.
It's time for 5 quick questions.
I think it's obvious that you're very, very knowledgeable about Hamlet, but I'm going to put some knowledge to the test with 5 quick questions.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. So this was exciting to write because I didn't want to, I didn't want to go deep into the story of Hamlet because I don't know the story of Hamlet that well, and I didn't really want to do that much research. So here's what I did. So Hamlet is the Prince of Denmark and a character in a Shakespearean piece. Gandalf is a wizard from Lord of the Rings. All you have to tell me is, I'm going to read a quote. You tell me, is this Hamlet or is this Gandalf?
I love it. This is great.
Okay, great. Hamlet or Gandalf? Number 1. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death in judgment.
Man, I'm horrible. I really want to say that's Gandalf. Am I wrong?
You have to give a final answer before I can tell you.
Oh, shoot. Can you read it one more time?
Sure. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death in judgment.
I think that's Gandalf talking to Frodo about Gollum. Am I right?
Oh my God, you are correct.
Yeah!
That is that's Gandalf from the Fellowship of the Ring. And that is the most information I can give you because I did not look up who he said it to or what it was about. But I'm going to guess that you're right. So far you are 1, and that's it. You're 1 and 0. So you've gotten 1 right. Number two. So do all who live see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us.
So sad. It's Gandalf. That one's Gandalf for sure.
That is correct. Oh my God. This is unfortunate for me. I'm always rooting against you. So this is bullshit.
Oh, no.
I just assumed you would know Hamlet. I did not know you would know Lord of the Rings. So
I have that one on a mug. I'm very lucky. Yeah.
Oh my God. It's hard to trick you on a quiz when you actually have the quotes on mugs. Okay. Well, Leedy coming in hot, getting 2 in a row. Let's see. Number 3. To be honest, as this world goes, is to be one man picked out of 10,000.
That is Hamlet. He's saying, like, to be honest as this world goes. Like, he's talking about what is honest, not like TBH, buddy.
That is correct. That is Hamlet.
Yeah!
That's Hamlet. Nailing it. Okay, you're so far 3 and no losses, all victories so far. Number 4. One may smile and be a villain.
That is also Hamlet. That one's great.
That is correct. Okay, number 5. Is this Gandalf or Hamlet? Conscience doth make cowards of us all.
That is Hamlet, and that's at the end of his to be or not to be speech.
That is correct. That is correct.
Yeah!
You blew through 5 quick question as nobody, almost nobody in this show ever has. Well done. Well done. You've chit-chatted about Hamlet. You've blown through 5 quick questions, and now I will kindly ask you to play a RadLib with me.
Yay! No.
And now it's time for RadLibs. Leedy, here's what happened. I've written a story specifically for you, but I left out some parts of speech. So if you give me those parts of speech together, we're going to make a hilarious story. Are you ready to play RadLibs?
So ready.
Okay, I'm so excited about this. I need a popular film director.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to go cliche, and I'm going to do Quentin Tarantino.
Yes, I was hoping you would.
Yay!
Are you a Tarantino fan?
For the most part, I do believe so.
Me too. Kill Bill was one of my favorite movies ever.
Oh, good stuff.
I wish you would have treated Uma Thurman better. That's a shame. That is a real shame that he's
That's a
such
shame.
Okay, moving
Isn't
on.
that great when someone turns out to be problematic?
Oh, I hate that. There's so many people. Not a lot of women turn out to be assholes, but yeah, just saying.
What's with that? It's almost like when you're not in a position of power, you don't abuse it.
Oh my God. So you're saying if they give women more power, we will be... Oh, Ellen. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Oh!
Shit. That seems like that happens. I need an exclamation.
Shit!
Let's see. Adjective. I need an adjective.
Stuck up.
Yes. A genre.
Telenovela.
Do you do a lot of Mad Libs?
No, not so
You're
much, but I go
super
to a
good
lot
at
of
'em.
improv shows.
It's like, you should do more Mad Libs. These are like one of my favorite things in the world. Very good at it. A decade?
Oh, 1920s. I
A
love
business name.
Oh, the name of a business. Oh my god. I was thinking, like, if I was in business, I'd call myself John Smith.
Kurt.
Kurt is a business name. Susan. God.
Marjorie, head of accounting. It's my business name.
Oh god. DSW.
Yes.
Or as
The
my
shoe-
grandpa says, DSW.
DSW. I always call it
DSW.
the shoe warehouse.
That's awesome.
A U.S. state.
Nebraska.
I need a celebrity.
Ooh, I'm so bad at those. Let's go with Taylor Swift.
Yes. Oh, it changes the story tremendously.
Oh, great.
Yes, as she would in any story. Ooh, a relative.
Oh, Grammy.
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 Excellent. Is that what you call your grandmama?
Grammy. No, I call my grandma Gran, and then my grandpa is Granddad, and then on my other side, they're Papu. And Grandma.
Papu and
Yeah.
Grandma. Mine picked theirs, and my grandmother on my mother's side did not want to be a grandma, so she was like, I want you to call me Grandmommy.
Oh.
So grandma, we had Grandmommy and Granddaddy
Oh, nice.
to make her feel younger.
Oh.
But in her defense, I believe she was in her late 30s when she became a grandma.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. An occupation.
Sausage peddler.
Sausage. How was that the first thing in your head?
I don't know.
A crime.
Internet theft.
Okay, a feeling.
Despair.
Oh, despair. Yes, yes.
I started thinking, I got a feeling.
Despair came in next.
Yep.
Ooh, tonight's not gonna be a very good night.
But I like to think the background is still going.
Oh, it makes me feel even worse. Nobody even notices.
Oh.
I need a food.
Pie.
Pie. Yes. 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 Do you have a favorite kind of pie?
Raspberry, actually. Love that raspberry pie.
I'd love to have a raspberry pie right now with a cup of tea. God damn, that'd be nice.
Oh.
Now I'm in despair that I don't have them. A disease.
Oh, this is very loaded right now, isn't it? I'm gonna go with whooping cough.
Whooping cough. Okay. I was like, why is it loaded? Do you have a disease? Like.
Oh no, just the worldwide pandemic.
Oh, okay. It'd be worse if I was like, I need a disease. You're like, oh
no,
is
no,
this
no.
about my herpes? Like,
No. Oh dear.
Sorry, I get it because we're in a pandemic.
Yeah, because that old chestnut.
Not because of your herpes.
That's a different thing. We're going to talk about that later.
It's the next podcast.
This is going out to all of Kristin's former partners. She has herpes. She gave it to me over Zoom somehow.
And all my former partners just went, I knew it! I knew it! It wasn't me, you guys. It wasn't me. I need a verb.
Boil.
Boil.
Boil. It's boiling in here.
An increment of time.
2 seconds.
A question.
Who ate all the damn parsnips? What is my brain? I'm sorry.
Well, Leedy, we have a story.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Done it. We've got a story. This is a fabulous story, and it's just called Stop Hamlet Time.
Ha! That's great.
This summer, get ready to see the Prince of Denmark like you've never seen him before in Quentin Tarantino's Oh Shit, It's Hamlet. I'm in 100%. Like,
Me
this
too.
is exciting.
I'm buying tickets.
Hamlet's back, and this time he's stuck up. It's the same classic story, but this time it's a telenovela musical.
Oh.
God, this actually sounds good. It takes place in a 1920s DSW with the opening song, Something's Rotten in the State of Nebraska.
Oh my god.
Hamlet, played by Taylor Swift, is visited by the ghost of his Grammy. This ghostly visitor tells Hamlet that his sausage peddler has committed internet theft. Consumed with despair and pie, he vows revenge. This movie has everything. Murder, revenge, Hamlet pretending to have whooping cough. The songs are so good they'll get stuck in your head for 2 seconds. I've been singing To Boil or Not to Boil all day. Do yourself a favor and watch Oh Shit, It's Hamlet, a movie that would make William Shakespeare say, Who ate all the damn parsnips?
That's so great. I love that. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like Stefan from SNL.
This movie has everything. Hamlet pretending to be a bird. Raspberry pies. Grammys.
Wow, that's great.
Oh my God.
Dan Cortez.
Will you please tell the viewers and listeners where they can find you and what you have coming up?
Yes, indeed. You can find me on Instagram at Art for My Heroes. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/LeedyArt. Come join us there. And you can find me every week on the Social Distancing Social Club on Steve Hofstetter's YouTube channel and various other shows at Nowhere Comedy Club. I also will be very soon appearing in Steve Hofstetter's live shows in Sacramento and San Francisco. So come see those.
Guys,
you can support me on Patreon too. Sorry.
Oh, support her on Patreon. Yes, support Leedy on Patreon, but do yourself a favor, guys. Follow Leedy on her social media, and you will not be disappointed. It will lure you in for life, and you will be a Leedy fan. Thank you so much for coming on today. This has been so much fun.
Thank you. This was great. I'm so honored to be asked on.
Interview complete. Sending Leedy home with an earful of poison. Oh
my God, how creepy was that? Computer lady, where did you learn how to laugh like that? Leedy, I am so sorry. But guys, how fun was Leedy? Find her, follow her, become her friend. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. Thank you so much for listening to the Kristin Knows Blank podcast. It is so much fun to put out each episode. So thank you for taking the time to listen. Please click that button that says like, follow, subscribe, and keep coming back each week. I'm Kristin Key. I've got a website. It's kristinkey.com. Go there. Find all my social media. Like me, find me, follow me. Join my Patreon. Oh my God, you guys. I have monthly game nights. It supports this show and all my shows, but most importantly, you get exclusive bonus content like this. This week, Leedy stuck around for a few minutes to play a quick lightning round. And spoiler alert, it's hilarious, but you can only watch it if you're a member of the Key Party, which is what my Patreon's called. So join the Key Party. It's a really good time. I'm going back on the road, so this is so exciting. My calendar is on my website, so check it out and see if I'm going to be playing a city near you. And if I am, oh my God, come see me. Come say hi. Keep listening to this podcast. I will keep putting up episodes each week. I'm going to bring a new comedian. We're going to chit chat. We're going to play 5 quick questions. We're going to do a RadLib, and then we all go home happy. So until next time. Bye.
We're gonna talk to some people, gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna learn a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk to some people, gonna learn a lot of stuff. 'Cause Kristin